Okay. Okay. So I think before we went over, we talked about like body parts, so like eyes, nose, different things. So now this next one says learning to fight fair or fair. Miss Munn, do you want to go over these? Yeah. Okay.
Sure. Okay.
So fight. Sorry, Leah.
So you have S's with your hands and they cross over like this. Fight. And facial expression is important too. For fair, you're gonna have a closed five and you're gonna tap your fingertips together. Fair. Okay, so it says 2 words. So this is hit, but there are 2 words, so it's don't hit. So you can move your head side to side and sign hit to mean don't hit, or you can sign don't hit. Don't hit. So you're gonna have a 5 hand and it literally looks like you're pushing someone. So push. So it's the hand shape of the number 4. You're gonna tap that to your chin. So you're gonna get a claw type sort of hand. Trade. So one hand goes over the other out. Trade. So this refers to trading with someone. So for this handshake, you have the handshake 5, and it swings on your other hand like this. Share. So this is the handshake of a B, but your thumb is to the side of it. And thank you. So it touches your chin and comes out. Thank you. So you said to do it with a friendly smile. Thank you. So this is a sign for turn, as in your turn, my turn. And so when it's someone else's turn, it goes towards them. And when it's your turn, it goes towards you. So it's directional depending on whose turn it is. Turn. You point at that person. With the one finger, you. So this is the handshake. So it's a 5 and then wait. So it kind of moves in a circular motion. So this could mean waiting for a really long time or just waiting. Your facial expressions are part of that. The hand shape is a 3. And your fingers come together. No. No. So to emphasize it, also use your facial expressions. No, no, no. There. 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 So the hand shape is an A, and your thumb brushes under your chin. No. So your hand shape is a claw sort of hand shape, and it comes out. So yell. So you do it twice. But unless someone is just continuously yelling, then the motion continues. You can do it with one hand or two hands at the same time too. So they can alternate for just yelling, or they can do once. So this is the handshake. Extend a little bit, and your other hand is flat, and the tips of your fingers touch the palm of your other hand. Again. So my sign is this, bother. So just a little bit of bother, or like a continuous, like you're really bothering someone. Bother. So argue, you have pointer fingers, and they move up and down like this. You can do them together, up and down, or opposite, up and down. Argue. So this is interrupt. So if you're having a conversation with someone and then someone comes and interrupts you, this is a sign for that, interrupt. Or if you see a meeting happening and you go and interrupt them. So this sign is directional too. Someone can interrupt you, or you can interrupt someone. They're just different ways to sign it. So choose. So you have the number 2 with your non-dominant hand, and your dominant hand is a 9 or an F hand shape. And you touch both your fingers like this. Choose. So my sign is this. So with the number 8, belong. So you can say that belongs there. So belong. Amelia, do you have a different sign for belong?
No, I probably just use the same thing. Yeah, belong. Or if I'm talking about a thing, like an item, and if I say it doesn't belong there, I might just say it doesn't go there. It's not there, not there. I might say that and not use belong, but yeah, belong. I use that.
Okay, great. So the handshake is an A. So your thumb moves backwards. Back. This side. That's kind of hard to explain. So your dominant finger touches your temple, and then you bring both hands down in an F or a 9 hand shape like this. This side. So for this one, you get your pointer finger, and it depends what kind of scratch. So you could have 4 fingers or 1, depending on the severity of it. It also depends where on your body the scratch is. So is it a scratch on your arm, on your face? Is it humongous all across your face? Is it one line? Those factor into how you sign it. So for this sign, it's the handshake K's with both hands. Aro. So it starts out and then comes into you. Aro.
So now we can go back and try to do it a little faster. Do those a little faster. Sorry, what'd you say?
Miss Maria, if you're good, let us know if you're good with the signs or if we're going too fast or if you need to slow down or if you're good.
Fine. So we'll go back and kind of go a little faster. A little faster. All right.
Right? There. Don't hit. Okay. Push. Hop. Trade. Which way does it go? Does it matter? It goes forward, away from you. So your dominant hand goes up and towards the other person. If the person that you're talking to wants to trade with you, say you could like, I want to trade, and then it goes towards you. It just depends on the direction. It depends. Share. Is it okay to sign it this way or does it need to really move back and forth? It's better to really move it along the side of your finger. Share.
This could mean like average, you know. Oh, she's.
It could also kind of mean you're on the fence almost. That's almost a sign for that. So it could misconstrue as that.
And also the sign for like average, or like in the middle, kind of, yeah. That's that sign. Like that's what I think of as average. That's what I think of. Yeah.
Yeah, average, or if you're not sure really about something, it could go either way. You're in doubt. Yeah. You're not sure, it could go either way. Thank you. Turn, as in my turn, your turn, their turn. That kind of turn. You. Yes. You. wait. You can do it with 2 hands or 1 hand. If it's kind of considered a lazy sign to do it with 1 hand. Yeah, most people do it with 2. And then the movement of it depends on how long you're waiting. If they're big circular, like circular, then you're waiting a really long time. So if you're waiting a really long time, it just keeps waiting and waiting and waiting.
Sometimes I use, if like I have students coming up to me, I'm like, wait, like I'm just like, wait, you know, like different directions too.
You do work with many kids. They're all coming at you at once. It's, wait. No. There. Not. So today a student's this to me, don't. So not and don't are the same thing. So I did learn that they're different today. Not and don't are different.
I tend to forget too, because I'll use don't sometimes. And I'm like, wait, not really. Fine. Yeah. 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 I do the same thing. I have to like remind myself, oh wait, no.
Yeah.
I think Miss Kaysen is joining right now.
Right. Don't yell. Yeah, right. Don't. So make sure your hand moves like this. Don't yell. Or you can say no. No, to mean the same thing. You can sign it either of those ways.
I think Miss Kaysen just joined us, I think. Yes, I see her. We're just reviewing, we're recording right now. We're just reviewing, or we're going over the same PowerPoint, but just, we didn't finish that PowerPoint. So that's what we're doing now.
Okay, good. Yeah, the Wi-Fi just like came back on.
Well, that's good. It came on.
I know, right? Because the hotspot did nothing work. I don't know. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Wi-Fi, but that sign for Wi-Fi, that's different. That's
Yeah,
different.
I don't think I've ever seen that Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Oh, up here, Wi-Fi. I haven't either.
Yeah. I normally spell it Wi-Fi.
I've seen it spelled or this, but to be honest, for this though, I have never seen that before.
Oh, really?
Like I've always seen this. So. To be honest, when I saw you sign this,
Like
I thought you were talking about like a Longhorn, like Texas.
For a Longhorn, yeah.
Cowboy, like Wi-Fi.
Okay. Go back to
Again.
And I've seen, so like if it happens like again and again and again, so you can sign that. Or I've seen like often is a little different. So like often. Mhm.
So it's kind of
Often.
like the same time as again, but it moves up your hand
Yeah.
instead.
And then the same with like rarely or like rarely. It's like also on the hand too, like rarely.
Can you slow it down a little bit?
Yeah.
So this is repeat. Again and again and again. Rarely. It's like your fingers wiggle and come up more.
Mhm.
And the back of your hand. Rarely. It's not. Really. Oh. Yeah, you got it. Got it. Thank you. Perfect. Next is father. I'm bothering the teacher. Argue. So Amelia or interpreter, you might know. So this is fight, and this is, I've seen that for spat, like have a spat.
I've seen that.
I have never heard that word before. Is the word spat. Spat. Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. E, yes. A. N A. S P A. Is it an A or an E? S P A T. S P A T. I've never heard that word before. Spat, argue, fight. Argue. So your hands are claw hands sort of first, like crab claw together. So your hand shape is an O. Yeah. And then they come together. Argue. So in the past, spit. Spit. So this is a sign for spit. Choose.
Here it is. So spat says the past tense of the spit. Isn't spit like spit it out?
Yeah, but like a spat is like a little argument that you have with a person,
Yeah, it
So
is.
like
the
having a
past tense-
tiff or whatever. It's like an idiom word, I think.
Yeah, it says past of spit. What's the spit? Spit.
But
It is different though. It's how it sounds.
It's just, yeah, it's just how you use it in the sentence. Yeah, but
Oh.
that's English though for you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's English. There's just so many
Crazy.
words that can be similar.
And that's
but-
my problem.
Yeah. No, I understand that.
Okay, so I learned English and sign today.
Yay! Vote.
Okay. Spot. Okay. Oh, choose.
Choose.
Belong. Oh, is it
Belong.
belong or just belong? Belong or just belong? Belong.
I don't understand the question to interpret that. What do you mean?
So belong or just belong? Just belong only. Belong.
So I belong.
Belong. Oh, okay.
So it moves, your hands move.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
kind of like directional. So I belong or you belong.
Oh, but you don't say belong. No, it's
So
just
you mean
belong.
in
Like
the
I
sense of
belong.
it belongs to
I
me,
belong,
it's
you
mine.
belong.
If it belongs to you, that belongs to me. That's mine.
Right, right.
That- you could say
Okay,
that.
so it's not like my, like that belong, that's mine. No, it's just belong.
So you can do this. Yeah, you can do this for if, yeah, like
Yes,
she's
you,
saying. She's
yes,
saying that's mine and you just,
it belongs to you, it
It
belongs
belongs.
to
Okay.
me, that's fine.
Okay,
yeah.
So a lot of signs have a lot of movement, so it's really important to practice with that.
yeah.
Back. This side. Scratch. Or scratch. With one finger or four. And it also depends on where the scratch is on the body. Borrow, so the hand shape is a K. And it goes from you to me, borrow.
And that one is also, like she said, directional. So if I'm borrowing, it's going to me. And then if I'm lending something to you, lending, right? You're borrowing it from me. I'm letting you borrow from me. So like I'm lending it to you.
The bar, okay. Okay,
So next are descriptive words. And I don't mind going over that really quick. Dry,
dry,
So a pointer finger
dry,
goes across your chin, dry.
dry, dry,
Dry.
dry.
Great.
Yes, my boyfriend says it's great. It's gonna be great.
Great.
Oh, yeah, I forgot, that's her
He's my
boyfriend.
boyfriend, yeah.
He loves him.
Yes, as a boyfriend.
That's funny.
Rough,
Rough. I've seen rough.
rough.
Yeah,
Oh,
rough.
So the hand shape is a 5 and your fingers are kind of bent to a claw.
Yeah, and it
And then
goes
it
out.
scrapes off your other hand.
Rough.
rough.
Empty.
Right, right.
So you have
So
your
middle
5,
finger is bent.
Mhm.
middle finger goes down,
Empty,
and then on your
Empty.
top of your hand, empty.
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 But also if you are packing up your house and there's no more furniture or anything, you can say empty like this. So it means the same thing. Empty.
And you use that that mouth shape too, right? Empty,
Like you're blowing.
kind of like you're blowing.
So that's for a room.
Yeah, like it, or a big space.
Yes.
Okay.
Or in a movie, when you buy a ticket and you go and sit and you're the only person in the theater, the room is empty around you.
Okay.
Yep. New. So you have palms, one palm up, and then your dominant hand swoops up. New.
New.
Relieved. So maybe you're up here, but then it comes back down where you're relieved.
So full is up. Full. And this is relief.
Full is up. It goes all the way up. Full.
So relief.
If you're eating and you feel full, yeah. But if like something is full,
I'm relieved.
full, then yeah. Full. But
Oh, full.
yeah,
Oh,
so
full as
if
if I'm stuffed like full. You know,
I'm like, I've had a lot to eat. I'm full.
full. So relief is down.
Relieved is just, yeah, the two hands, they go down. Relieved. I think of like this is a sign for stress. And so I think of like my stress is up here and then it goes down. Like I'm relieved a little bit, or
Okay.
relieved.
So the mouth also, same thing, the mouth.
That's, I mean, yeah. I think most people naturally use that, but yeah, depending.
Most deaf people do use the mouth.
Yeah.
And stress is with like puffed cheeks, and relieved is like a
Okay.
Yeah.
Anxious.
Anxious. So again, I think of that stress, it's rising. Anxious. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Dim. So this is like your light. And it's dim, so it's not bright, right? It's not bright, but it's dim.
Is he blowing to that? Like,
I mean, he may not be like actually like blowing, but he's making that mouth shape that you would use. Yeah. Because this is like when you have a light and it's bright, right? You can use this sign bright, but this light is dim. Dark. Yeah. So bright or bright. Bright.
So bright is like to the bright light.
Yeah, like
Because
a
bright
light.
could be also bright.
Yeah,
right?
and it
Bright,
like a bright color, is like that. But like the light is like blinding you. Yeah.
So when you're in a car and people use their lights, they're really bright.
So it's like, okay.
Yeah. Sun. So I've seen sun and I've seen like sun.
Sun? I thought that was the moon.
Or not, no. So I've seen like English sign moon, and then I've seen like sun for like English sign. But I sign just sun, or
yeah, sun.
Yeah, that's ASL, sun. So it goes
Sun.
Yeah, so it goes like,
Sun.
it's a flat O and it twists and then shines on you. Twist, open out on you. Sun.
Oh,
Yeah, sun.
If you're at the beach and the sun is shining on you, if it's like a really hot day and the sun is just really shining, you could use a sign like this.
okay.
Wide. Wide. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Peace.
Is that like cake?
Cake. Yeah.
Same?
Cake.
Peace and cake?
It's with a C. Yeah. So,
Oh,
yeah, cake is with like a C, and then this is just peace. Peace.
okay.
Mhm. Honest. So H,
Honest.
and it goes up the hand. Honest.
Oh, up.
So the like
Honest.
my middle finger is touching my palm, and it goes up. Honest.
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 Yeah. Be honest. Honest. Kind. And then it kind of goes into nice is what he signs. Kind. Kind. So palm or hand, kind of your fingers bend down a little bit and your palms are facing you, and it goes into a circle.
Kind.
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 Nice. And then it goes
Kind. Okay.
narrow, narrow,
Narrow.
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 Height.
Oh, height.
Interesting. Height. Height. Yeah. Height.
So what is this?
High. High. Like something is very high. This is more like you're like
Measurement.
you're measuring the
Oh,
height, the height of it. Yeah.
I got
Yeah. Yeah. So there's something's very high. Yeah. That's English again. They sound very similar.
very.
Yeah.
Sounds the same.
High
High and
and-
height and high.
Sound very similar. Just you have a T at the end. Okay. So
Okay.
Is that
short.
height the same for like length, width, and height? Is that because
With the
width,
T at
you
the
said was
end?
this? I thought that was length. Length, width.
So I've seen like length and width be used like either way. So like length, or and then width, or I've seen length and width. I've seen both. Like I've seen both used. I think it's just because really they could be the same thing when you're talking about like a flat shape, right? Like length and width could be the same thing really. But yeah, I've seen both. And then height. Right, yeah.
So you would still use this like length, width.
Because it's measurement, right? The
Yeah.
height of something.
I would say measure.
So for measuring, I wouldn't do it like this. Because if you have a box, it's tall, right?
Height.
So the height of the box for the room. So
Like an
you're
11.
measuring the height the height of the house. This is for more for measure.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think you can use like height, like you said, Leah, because most of the time you're using it when you talk about shapes, right? Like when you talk about the length and the width and the height, it's just more visual to see that instead of that whenever you're talking about shapes. So yeah, I use that when with my kids, like I'll use this instead of, yeah.
Mhm. And that's why I am confused.
I think most of the time it's whatever is like yes, the right sign, and then also what helps it make it visual for the kids too. Yeah, so like yeah,
Okay.
it still can be confusing. So average height or height of a person,
What's average height? Just
just
like this?
Yeah, just like this. Like you're just kind of like comparing. You're comparing like me and the person, average height.
It's like we're the same height.
Yeah.
Same height.
Extremely tall. So you have like tall, but if someone's extremely tall.
So,
So he's
so
using
height,
this. So
tall,
he's
and
using-
height average,
Mhm.
right? Height average,
Average height.
and then height tall.
Yeah. And yeah, so he's going tall.
Oh, he's using his
Or-
hand.
Yeah, so because the sign for tall is just
So-
tall, right?
But he's measuring this, right? So height tall and
Well,
height
because-
average.
So yes, because if you're saying like a building is tall, I wouldn't say like tall, and I wouldn't really use this. with
Not the
that.
height, not.
I would use,
Right.
yeah, I would use like if I'm talking about a person is tall, I'd be like, yeah, tall. And I would like use my hand to show like they are tall.
So
like
this
that.
is like a person's height, right?
Yes, this is like the top of your
Like
the
a
top of your
person.
head.
Ah, okay, okay.
This is the person. Yeah, that's like
Yes. Yes. Yeah, that means a person's height. Like how,
Okay.
how tall the person is.
yeah. And this one explains for buildings or objects, just tall.
Okay.
Big,
Big,
big.
big, big.
And then huge, he changes the hand shape. So it was just big. And this one, he changes it to like L's that kind of bend down and look like C's in a way.
That's huge.
Huge. And it's in the facial expression too. Huge.
Huge.
Mhm. Small,
Small.
or
Small,
small. So
small.
he comes up like up to down, small. That's fine. Or like this. Small.
Like this. Okay.
Mhm. Very small. And again, that's in the facial expression too.
So small and little, or just same thing? So same or little?
Same.
Same? Oh,
Same.
like small or little. So this is C.
Yeah. See, that's English,
Ah.
little. Mhm.
See, that's what I'm confused.
No. And it's hard because when we're trying to just communicate with them, we're just trying to, we like use ASL, or we're trying to be more visual for them. But then when we're trying to like, when they're reading, I'm like, oh, okay. And the kids get confused too sometimes. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
confusing.
small, very
It's
small,
C.
very small.
C is a good help for English and learning English, but ASL is much more visual, and that's why it helps being visual. It helps them understand better because it's clearer.
Yeah.
So I like ASL because it's
Yeah.
more visual.
Love
Yeah, I
it.
like ASL too.
Yeah. Tiny. Tiny.
Oh,
So just the L's come, your L hand shape and your finger and thumb come together.
okay,
Thin.
okay.
Yeah.
Thin, I'm not.
Not.
I'm not thin.
And that's again in the face. So he kind of like put his brings in
Oh,
his
I know,
cheek.
I know.
Yeah, like a fish face almost. Yeah.
I have to suck in my cheeks and my tummy.
Yeah. Weak.
Okay.
Weak. So this is your
Weak.
5 hand shape, and they point down on the top of on your palm, your other hand, and then they go down. Weak, weak,
Weak.
weak. I like his sign. Muscular. So you have your,
So I thought it was only like,
yeah. I mean, it's really, so he just kind of points to his muscles. So like with his hand, all his fingers.
oh,
And
so
then
he's
he's
like,
just like, and then he's showing like the width of them, like, and then just showing like,
ah,
yeah. So points at them, shows how wide they are, and then,
so, but then you just can say like, or no, or have to be, oh,
yeah, because this can,
he's
you
talking
can,
about muscles, that's why.
yeah, he's talking about like having like big muscles is what he's talking about. Because if you just do this could mean just like maybe you're thinking strong or like just like
so
big.
like-
So this kind of like goes into depth and shows like someone has a like huge like muscles.
So like this.
So this, or yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Lose weight.
Thank you for letting me know.
Lose weight.
Lose weight. Okay. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
So
no,
lose
no.
weight. This means lose weight.
Yeah. Weight, because
So that's weight
weight
or weight, and so lose weight.
is like, yeah, like this, and so then you're losing weight, and then the next one is going to show,
Losing weight.
oh well, this one shows like your belly,
I know that.
but I would also say like gain. So like you lose weight and then you're gaining, right? You're gaining weight. This is like maybe you've gained a lot of weight, a lot of weight. So, right. So he's just showing that.
He's growing his gut.
Yeah. Out of shape, or, and you have a little belly. So he's
Is
just
that the
kind of,
sign?
he's not really grabbing anything. He's just kind of making that hand shape like he's just
Oh,
like
is that out of shape?
his fingers are curling under a little bit. So
Okay, okay.
he's not
And that
really
means
like
out of
wrapping.
shape. Out of shape,
Yeah.
and then gain weight or gain weight
Gain or gain weight.
or
and
gain
then
weight
lose
and
weight.
out of shape.
Yeah.
Out of shape. Ah,
Yeah.
Or you
Out
can
of
say
shape.
out of shape. Out.
ah,
Mhm. Yeah.
okay.
And then mean. So you have your claws,
Mean.
and your dominant hand starts at your nose and goes down,
Mean.
slides past your non-dominant hand.
Mean. Mean.
Yeah. Okay. Are there any of those that you had questions about? I mean, you asked as we were going along.
Yeah.
There, so we
Yeah, I learned English today.
learned English and sign.
I'm
Yeah.
still surprised about the word fat.
That.
Fat. Never heard it before.
Yeah.
And I have been here for 30 years.
Working with kids who tend to.
Never heard it before.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
So now it's more new ASL signs. So signs are changing. So this generation signs aren't the same as the last one in years past. So it is a surprise that new signs are showing up, but it will happen. Like me, I'm learning new things.
Yeah.
I'm learning, and I'm just kind of accepting and rolling with them.
Same.
Just to catch up.
I'm learning too. Yeah.
awesome. I'm not the only one.
And I really enjoy it because like we work with kids and we're trying to use C sometimes to help them with grammar and reading. So it's hard to go from I always say it's easy ASL and you flip to C. It is hard from C to go back to ASL. That is hard for me personally. I find that really hard. So yeah.
Yes.
So I am learning and reviewing too when I am doing this class.
Good.
Yes, for sure. All right, it is 6:30. We
On this. Oh,
on time.
look at
right?
you. Awesome.
Yeah. So those signs we'll review them again, and we can even practice using them to maybe a game or something. Seeing how many people show up. If not many people show up, then maybe we just review them and maybe use them in conversation or something. Yeah.
I like getting asked questions, and what different things mean. Just try to explain stuff.
Yeah. And expanding on it, like being able to like expand and yeah, for sure.
Right.
I still I'm going to read about it because I never heard it before.
So now you're gonna like really study the word.
Isn't that what it called idioms?
Yeah. I like
Is
it.
that idioms?
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's the sign for idioms?
Idiom.
I've always found this
Yeah,
one.
idiom. Yeah,
So
there's
you can do either one.
Oh, one more question. So when I see a word like water, do you do water or you only do one time, like water? Or like colors or color? I always have
I-
that question. Do you repeat the word? Like
I repeat the movement. Yeah, I repeat the movement water.
when you're talking,
When I'm, yeah,
when you have a conversation with a person, do you
the
go,
conversation.
oh, I really need water. Do you do water or I really need water?
No, I'd use this. I personally, I feel like,
Bounce.
yeah, I normally just like either 2 times at least water. Water.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder,
Yeah.
wonder?
It depends.
No. Wonder? 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 Yeah. I wonder about that. Like when we're learning, we like repeat, right? But when you're talking, do you also repeat the word many times, many times, many times?
Many times. Yeah, I think it depends on the word.
So it also depends on the student. Some will repeat it over and over and over again because they're really excited, but some will just say water and that's it. So it really just depends on their behavior with how they answer and how they spend it. So not all of them are going to be the same. It just depends on who's asking it. Same thing with talking. A student might sign like they might be talking a lot, and so they're talking a lot. So this is like they're jabbering. They're talking so much. So they're continually talking. Oh, I need to stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that was my question.
I've also been taught that, so with your question about how many times like water or water, it depends on the type of word. If it's a noun, it's twice. If it's a verb, it's once. So like door and open the door. Airplane, flying. So it depends on the type of word. If it's a noun or a verb, it's the movement.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm going to stop recording really quick.